$5. Every other horse has eased. Hide the Loots out to about $8 by Karomba, despite the good push around in the last couple of days, out to $4.60. Ken's Double, it started to firm up a little. It had been $11 throughout betting, and they've just taken a little bit of the overs there. It's now into $9. And then Highly Toxic, they're risking it to a degree. First time at the $1,200, $5, and Timely Queen, $3.20 to $4.20. She is just coming in now as I speak to $4, so some late support at the each-way quote. Okay, again, it's a very open race for a small field. Let's go downstairs with Matt Nowland.
Thanks very much for that, Mac. Yes, my numbers are 4, 2, 6 and 3. I'm going with Clueless Angel first up. I liked her trial performance behind Revolution. I think the race is going to be run to suit. She's drawn ideally in barrier 2. There's good speed outside of her and inside of her with Highly Toxic. She'll be camped off the speed. I think she'll be hard to beat. On top to beat number 2, Biker Rumba. Kyra Yuill aboard for Jim Taylor, races very well first up. Has a good record at the distance as he does at the track. Of the others, the 6 Highly Toxic, just a little concern at the 1,200 metres, but he will only carry the 52.5. And number 3, Ken's Double, another horse that should be suited by the hot speed predicted in this race. He'll get back off the back of a trial win. I think he'll be finishing off powerfully. 4, 2, 6 and 3. I quite like Clueless Angel first up from a spell, and the betting suggests she's going to be very hard to beat.
Okay, yeah, there's enough support around there to indicate that she is pretty close to the mark. On tote, $4.50 for Timely Queen, though. Biker Romba, $4.70, and Clueless Angel and Highly Toxic at $5.10. Hide the Loot, $7.10. Ken's Doubles at $9.80. So they're down behind the gates, and they'll commence putting them up into the stalls fairly soon. In fact, Ken's Double going in now. So these runners in the hands of the starter, and they are loading away for the Perth Legacy Sprint, which we'll be back with in just a couple of moments. Now they're coming up into the gates. Ken's Double locked away. First of them in there, the grey Ken's Double, Clueless Angel, Highly Toxic, Hide the Loot to move in. On the carpets, Ryder is wearing club's colours. Timely Queen and Royal Devotion and Biker Romba are being gathered up by a couple of the gate staff. So Ken's Double in there, Clueless Angel now moving forward. Highly Toxic coming up towards the gates. Righto, thank you indeed, Joe. Clueless Angel has been reasonably well tried on track. She's in a point to $5. Favourite though, Timely Queen. Hide the Loot coming along. That's the baldy-faced chestnut there, about to move along into the starting gates. And waiting also on Biker Romba. Most by and large have been a bit easy in the market. Very good day for WA and former WA products in Scenic Shot, winning up in Brisbane, and of course Haylis there, home in the all-age stakes in a breeze, and still carrying a lot of sentimental support over here, I've got to say. Now they're nearly set to go here in this 4th race, the Perth Legacy Sprint. Just about right. Light turned on. On the carpets, Ryder wearing club's colours. Starter Todd Plain is just holding them there for the moment. He let them go though this time. They're racing, and Timely Queen got a great start. So did Highly Toxic from the inside. On the carpet commenced well, and so did Clueless Angel, and she's going to posse up just in behind the speed early on, followed by Biker Romba, joined by Royal Devotion. Ken's Double and Hide the Loot immediately dropping to the back of the field. Settling down at the 900, Timely Queen went through, and she holds out on the carpet to lead by 3/4. Over on the inside, Highly Toxic just fired up a little there in 3rd place, and covered by Clueless Angel, which hit the steel. Then Royal Devotion inside of Biker Romba, followed further back by Ken's Double, and trailing them is still Hide the Loot, spotting the leader, probably about 6 to 7 lengths when they come off the riverside of the track. 500 from home, and Timely Queen shaken up in front, gets away by 1.5 lengths on the carpet. Highly Toxic sticking close to the inside as they commence the swing for home. Then on the outside, Clueless Angel, Royal Devotion cutting back to the fence, and down the outside, Biker Romba with a run. At the 200, Biker Romba goes out after Timely Queen, draws level. Bicaromba and Timely Queen boot away from Highly Toxic. High the Loot, Ken's double running on, but he's starting to pull away late, Bicaromba. And Bicaromba scored from Timely Queen, battling back hard to run second. Third, probably High the Loot in front of Ken's double, Royal Devotion and Highly Toxic. Then Clueless Angel, who only beat one home, and that is on the carpet. Number 2, the winner, Bicaromba. A winning double today for Kyra Yuill. Takes out the Perth Legacy Sprint. Kyra was able to quickly drop him back and sit outside of Royal Devotion. And then she came to the outside, set after the leader, Timely Queen, grabbed it. And to Timely Queen's credit, she battled on well. But Bicaromba, off the back of a good trial and a wonderful first up record, normally always very good in this capacity, and finished too well in 109.30, so they haven't loafed. Gee, they've run some time there. 109.30 is only 1.3 seconds outside Danny Bowes' 08 record. High the Loot third, coming from the tail. Ken's double will be fourth in front of Royal Devotion. Highly Toxic's winning run coming to an abrupt halt. Clueless Angel looked as though she had every hope and just didn't attack the line at all late in the race. Bicaromba is by Pure Win from Simply Ebony. He's been a wonderful purchase for the connections, including Troy Van Heemst, A. Dutton, Jay Ferguson and S. Parsons, trained by Jim Taylor. And a double today for Kyra Yuill. And that's Bicaromba's 9th win in 25 starts. He takes his prize earnings this afternoon up towards $320,000 for what was a very inexpensive purchase. Second home, number 8, Timely Queen by Dane Time from Brilliant Queen for owner Brett Fogarty, trained by Simon Miller, ridden by Sean McGruddy. And third, number 1, Hide the Loot by Hideyoshi out of Larceny Lady for Ascot, M. Larson, D. McClellan, W. Scott, N. Scholar, G. Sexton, M. G. Scott, prepared by Duke Human and was ridden by Sean O'Donnell. Ken's double, number 3, was fourth home. And the winner scored by a long neck with 1 1/4, second and third. They rattled off the last 634.58. So tremendous win here today by Bicaromba. First up once again. 6 first up runs for 3 wins, being led back in by part owner Troy Van Heemst. And we can take you down to Matt Nowlan, who is with winning trainer Jimmy Taylor.
Thanks very much for that, Darren. Yes, with trainer Jim Taylor. Jim, he's just been a grand campaigner.
Yeah, I think that's his 9th win out of 20-odd starts. He's just incredible for a cheap buy. Troy and the boys, he's just been a very good horse for him.
It was a very good ride by Kyra. She was able to slot in early, and that was always the winning move. Yeah,
we're a little bit worried. There was a lot of pace inside us and where we could get, and I just said to Kyra, you've got to make a decision and get cover very quick, and she sort of slotted 1 out, 2 back straight away, and I thought from there he'd be hard to beat.
Just keep picking up a few races like this with Bicaromba?
Yeah, no, we don't get too excited. You know, just sort of the Northern Sprint looks like it's going to be a hard race, so I'll probably dodge these. Probably quite aren't up to that. So the next rate horses he's probably better than.
What about your horses earlier, Cohort and She's Roy Gift? What do you make of their runs?
She's Roy Gift got injured. She had a bad cut to the tendon sheath. I think she's going to be all right. Made ground. Cohort, as normal, made ground late. They're probably, more midweek.
And looking towards the Northern Sprint, are we expecting to see Famous Roman take his place there?
Yeah, that's what we've got Famous Roman set for. He sort of trialled very good the other day, and in against Power Princess, I think it'll be hard to beat on its trial too, but those two will be sort of a good draw card for the Northern Race Club.
Congratulations with Bicaromba. The stable was hitting some form. Let's hope it continues.
Thanks, Matt.
There was Jim Taylor, the winning trainer of Bicaromba in race number 4, the Perth Legacy Sprint, giving Kyra Yuill the second leg of a winning double.
Just a better class. Yeah. So I'd say, unless the owners want to.
I just wondered what she come on the corner. She went wrong.
They were all coming out. The leader come out.
Yeah. Well, because Timely Queen always lays out.
Found the best ground anyway.
Yeah.
I reckon what he did, he sprinted quick and he probably hit the
Yeah,
corner
he
quick.
did take a bit, but he that wasn't really taking Chris Lane, wasn't really taking me to straight as well as I wanted. So I thought, I'll get him out and get him rolling.
Yeah, well, you know what, he normally lays in.
Yeah, well, he did a bit, but because Timely Queen came out to him,
they all come out to him. How did I be? I was looking for the fight.
So I saw games having to run on with,
Tote to pay thereafter the running of the 4th event. The next event, the West Speed Stayers bonus handicap at 5 minutes after 3. And the scratchings are 6 Riverside Drive along with 11 Hussation. 6 and 11 out of race 5, the first leg of this afternoon's quadrilla.